What's up, world? It's Tiff Too Cool. Coming to you, just leaving the gym. So decided to make this video because it's 2020. It's January the 12th, and I just finished my first week of my new training session / coaching, and so finally doing this YouTube thing and getting this thing popping. So this is my first week back in the gym for real. I've been kind of on and off towards the end of 2019, but really wasn't in it like I'm trying to be in it now. And so just want to give a little recap of my first week back. It was day 2 of my new workout for 2020. I've been out of the gym for months at this point. Since maybe August, I've been out of the gym. It's January, and so I'm really just getting back into it, and it's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I'm struggling. I can feel the consequences of not eating well and eating junk food, and I'm in this shit. But right now, I'm in the midst, I'm in the hard part. And I'm working out after work too, so that doesn't make it any easier, but I'm here, so we're gonna keep joke. I can't even front. I have really indulged over the holiday, knowing that I was coming back in January to really get to work, but during Christmas / New Year's, really was drinking. I mean, eating pies and cakes for breakfast, just indulging completely because I knew coming back beginning January, I was really going to be kicking in a high gear. And so I had my friend Riri Felton. I'll put her tag down below, but Riri Felton is a homie, a trainer, just getting her business started. And we've been friends since we were in high school. So we used to play against each other in high school basketball. And have been friends for about 12 or 13 years now. She's always given me great advice around working out and lifting and working. But I've now finally decided to really dig in. So she's building her coaching business. I'm really trying to build this body. And so we've been working together. So this week was the first week of my working out, and just some quick reflections. So one, what I'm finding is as I'm getting older, right, the snapback is no joke. It takes a lot of work to really snap back. And what I mean by that is that when I was younger, in my early 20s, I was able to really hop in the gym, get in the gym after 3 or 4 days, drop a few pounds, and my body would just be in it. But what I'm finding is that it's taking me more like 2 to 3 weeks to really get back in the groove, where when I was younger, after 2 weeks, I was in it. I wasn't as sore, and I wasn't experiencing as much pain. But in this first week back, the experience has been that when I'm back in the gym, I feel the soreness and the pain literally at 9 or 10 p.m. I'm sore. Like, I can feel it. Like, I just know where I'm gonna ache in the morning. So that's something around aging. That's the first thing. The second thing that I want to share, and really specifically that is my goal for 2020 versus in years prior, is that I'm someone who really likes to go hard. And what I mean is that when I'm focused on something, I'm a laser when it comes to it. And so what that means is that I'll get in the gym, do 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'll lift for an hour at max, right? And I'll be good with that for 3 to 4 months straight. And then I'll burn out or I'll fall off, to be real. And so my goal this year has really been to progressively start, especially with Riri, progressively start lifting with her, meeting just the goals for the day. And so right now, our schedule is that for a few weeks, I'll be working out just 3 days a week. Lifting strong, lifting heavy, about 12 to 14 reps. But the goal, even though, for instance, this first week, I actually worked out 5 days this week. But the goal is to reach 3 times a week. And the reason why I'm doing that is simply because often we feel like if we go hard, like I went 7 days a week, you then feel like in your mind, you have to keep up with that, right? Like, I need to keep that same pace. And so what I'm working on is being satisfied with reaching the goal. And the goal this week was to work out 3 times based on the regimen that she gave to me. And so I committed to that. And then, for my personal extra credit, And again, to get in the habit of getting back in the gym, I went 5 days, but the goal really was to reach 3. The other goal is to track macros. So again, I go hard in the paint. So I'll go from, no fast food, no sugars, no carbs, out, or only eating chicken and fish and things like that. And so what I, again, had to do was listen to Riri, and track my macros in the ways that she has me track them. And so by doing that, it's just helping me ease back into the process, ease back into really getting into the groove so that I can build rapport and build consistency. One of my biggest struggles is not when I get in the gym going hard. When I get in, I never regret the workout. We never do. But where I struggle is that I will let, as most of us, motivation guide me versus allowing myself to actually be focused on consistency, right? So I've just been so focused on, I had a good workout today, or I dropped 2 or 3 pounds this week, but I haven't gone the distance. And so my goal, to be real, this year is to go the distance, right? And that looks like sticking to a consistent workout, and it'll shift, right, as time goes on, but sticking to a consistent workout, sticking to a consistent meal planning prep. I don't even want to call it a diet, but sticking to a consistent prep so that I can really, really reach my goals. The last thing is documenting this experience. And so my third goal, and really for 2020, is to really start my YouTube, as I've been wanting to do for a few years, but be okay with being vulnerable on YouTube and showing my process and my steps throughout. I watch so much YouTube, I listen to so many podcasts, and yet I've just been honestly scared to create and develop my own work. And so now this year is that. And I wanted to begin that process. I have a lot of other ideas and, creations I want to have, but I want to focus on the journey of documenting my workouts and documenting my journey, simply because it's almost a simple thing to do, and it'll help build my confidence. It'll help build my consistency. And honestly, I'm hoping that it'll help somebody else. And so that's goal 4. And I would almost say 3A, or goal 4, is really to do this and thinking about, who did I need when I was 21, 22, 23? My goal is to help me when I was 23, help access the knowledge that I have now, right? As somebody who's older. Challenge. I want you to guess my age below. So in the comments, drop how old you think I am, right? So check me out. Ooh. You see, I got a couple grays in there. You see that? But in the comment section below, I want folks to guess, how old do you think I am? All right, okay. I gave a couple hints, I think, in the video, but give me a guess. So all that to say again is that my goal is to really just help me when I needed somebody when I was 21, 22, 23. And so I'm not expecting, and I don't have the expectation that I am some fitness guru, that I am someone who is really going to help someone build. I'm not a personal trainer, not a doctor, any of the sort. But what I do know is that I'm someone who has a strong work ethic, a strong personality, a lot of motivation, a lot of light. I got a lot of light in me, a lot of spiritual guidance. And I want to help provide that for anybody else who exists. And when I say that, I also think about my people who are masculine center, who are queer, who are Black. I live in the South. I live in Georgia. And so really, really, I'm a professional, but I ain't got a lot of money. And so really helping people who look like me and exist like me, queer, non-binary, mask, just LGBT folks really, really access their power in their body. And so while I don't have any dreams of being skinny or being extremely thin, I just want to know that in my body, I'm able to control me. And by controlling me, I'm able to control how I experience the world outside of me, right? Because I can't control anything else. All I can control is Tiff. But in that and working out, I find that when I'm able to see the changes physically in my body, I'm able to see how I can change anything else around me, any other experiences or expectations or demands around me. So I'm using lifting and working out as a tool and a conduit to access my fuller self, my whole self, all of me, And I just want you to take that journey with me, you know, either through cheering me on, giving me tips, you getting on the grind yourself. And so, yeah, so I hope this video inspires you. Again, this was week 1. I started on the 6th. Today's the 12th. And so this is week 1. I want to share a little bit more about how this week went. And then we'll keep at it. All right, peace, y'all. Sending you love and light. Don't forget to like it, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know how I can be a conduit and a support to you. And I hope this journey helps you. All right, fam. Peace.